Hello, 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 dear listeners, and welcome to another edition of Indie Endeavor on 89.9 WJCT in Jacksonville. I'm your host, Ryan Bank, and it's the second Tuesday of the month. After a short hiatus, it's time to yet again point our ears to the concrete jungle of downtown and listen for signs of life. For those who don't know, and have obviously been living under a rock lately, I'm talking about 1904 Music Hall's City Sounds, where we take you to the center of a live show in the heart of the urban core. City Sounds brings you live performances and interviews from inside downtown Jacksonville's premier music space. Tonight, we are featuring two artists from the 1904 Music Hall stage, Johnny Greenlight, whose hometown feel is almost as nostalgic as their Bowie roots. I had the pleasure to talk to the guys shortly before they went on for their set on the 1904 Music Hall center stage, and they were some of the most down-to-earth guys I've ever spoken with. I mean, I know, right? Everyone I speak to for this show is pretty down-to-earth, but Johnny Greenlight is a Jacksonville band. They are Jacksonville to the core, from the way they talk, to what they wear, to how they see themselves and their mission. On their Facebook page, they say they play for their fans, for their family, and their friends. Their purpose and goal is to share their music. They also have an interesting background. They have a foundation in some of the most classic rock music that you can imagine. I mean, the fundamentals, Chuck Berry, Pink Floyd, David Bowie, and The Doors. So many more to list. Lead singer Brian Drew is known for having an extensive collection of 50s, 60s, and 70s vinyl, probably enough that he could fill a top 40 station. Anyway, Johnny Greenlight talked to me about how they formed, about what they have coming up, and about what Jacksonville's music scene and 1904 Music Hall means to them. Check it out.
My name is Brian, and I'm the founder of Johnny Greenlight, lead singer and rhythm guitar player.
Joe, I play bass.
I'm Brett. I play keys and guitar and also sing.
Pick. I play lead guitar.
All right, so who wants to kind of give me the origin story?
I guess
You're the guy.
So started off this project kind of just as an idea of let's write a song that we would like to listen to, if we could pick one song to listen to over and over. And started bringing members in, Brett McInerney on keys, Sam Ball on drums, and just kind of started messing around a few nights and writing some original music, and decided we liked what was going on, and this became my main project. Justin Williamson was a key figure to start off the band. Had some great ideas. Wasn't much of a musician, but he definitely had some great ideas. And after he left, we started getting some permanent members. Brett McInerney, Sam Ball, myself, Joe Stone, Brent Picard, and been going pretty steady since then. I'd say a good almost 3 years. We just like to express our art, you know. That's our main goal. Express what we can do.
So who wants to touch on kind of the sound of the band and kind of what you're going for, influences?
Overall, the sound of the band, you know, we're firmly rooted in the classic sound, but we still want to make it accessible to a modern listener. So we are heavily influenced by figures like Bowie, Floyd, Neil Young, but we have a lot of modern and jazzy, harder sounds that we also try to bring to it. So it's a culmination of all of our different distinct styles and what we like to listen to, that we collaborate on and try to bring and fuse together.
Okay, so somebody tell me about Jacksonville as an area to play as an artist. Is this the first time that you've played in Jacksonville, or are you Jacksonville? I see you have a Shrimps hat on, yeah.
No, we rep Jacks for sure. We've played 1904 Jackrabbits over at Mavericks, so I mean we've definitely been around the area, and you know we love the fact that Jacksonville has such a great live music scene, so many great live local bands. And we're blessed to be a part of it. You know, we try to contribute everything we can and support the scene.
So there's sort of like a move right now with downtown to ensure that it's revitalized and it brings people back. But there's successes, and then there's some failures, really, frankly. Some places closed down. What does a place like 1904 mean for the music scene in Jax?
1904 is great. Jason Honeycutt, man, I respect the guy. We were talking about it earlier today, as a matter of fact, talking to some people out front. He's real big into bringing downtown Jacksonville to what it used to be, which 30 years ago was awesome. You got places, Jacksonville's a big area, so places come and go. But I think a place like this and what he's doing over at Spliff's Gastropub, combining the two, drawing people in. I know Instagram, Facebook is a great help for this kind of thing. It's showing people that downtown has a lot more to offer than what's been known in the last 20 years.
So tell me a little bit about future plans. I mean, is there anything that's in the works, and somebody that hasn't had a chance to speak yet wants to talk about either albums, EPs, or more tours? Or
We've got an album out on iTunes, Johnny Greenlight, Beyond This Room, 8 songs. We recorded it about a year ago, released it earlier this year, and we're doing 4 more songs here in the next, couple months, depending on when we can get in the studio, very soon.
Yeah, main plan is right now is we're gonna get back in the studio, record 4 new songs, release those as singles. Our debut album, Beyond This Room, we're gonna get that remixed and remastered and release that as a group along with the new singles, and basically just keep writing and keep playing and spreading what we do to as many people that want to listen to it.
This is Indie Endeavor on 89.9 WJCT, and that was Johnny Greenlight at the 1904 Music Hall.